Jeff Herdman, E.D.S. Inc. again. We're continuing with our little project of making the pivot bracket for the panels for the Kingsburg Hall. And we're down to just a few more elements that we have to do, features that we need to complete. We need to slot this all the way down with a 1/16 inch cut all the way down to the end. We need to radius the inside of this, the inside here. There's a radius on the inside. And then we need to radius the outside perimeter here, the outside perimeter here, and radius these corners. And when we have that done, oh, one other thing, I have to chamfer these edges. These two edges have to be chamfered. So that will complete this, and I'm hoping to accomplish this by noon today. It's about 7:15, 7:30 this morning, and hopefully by noon I'll be able to get all this stuff done. And the big thing for me is setup. It takes me a little while to get it figured out what the right choice of behaviors are to accomplish the task. So at any rate, we're getting it done. I think it's going to be a successful effort, and you can come along for the ride. So thanks for watching E.D.S. Inc. Shandon, and come and join us. Okay, we've got our zeros set on this, and we're going to take, I think, only a depth of about half the, we'll take 0.015, I think is what we'll do on our depth. So let's see how that goes. Let's take this back some. So the next feature has been completed, and that's these grooves through the sides. Whoops. Let's get it to where you can see it. I have a groove all the way along this side to here, and a groove all the way along here to here, 1/16 of an inch deep. You can see it looking down through here, see? So that's now complete. So the next thing I'm going to do is chamfer these edges. So we'll do that on our next setup. Okay, we got the chamfering that we're doing now. Got the two chamfers on that. Now this edge and this edge over here needs to be chamfered, so we'll set up for that. So I have to chamfer this corner and this corner over here. So I've got my DRO set for the proper width because I did that on this side. I just had to readjust the height of this bit here. Okay, the next features will require the rotary table, so I'm going to have to set that up and we'll begin the next features. Another successful run. We've got this all cut out the way we want it. The features on it that we want. It looks really nice. Now, I need to radius these corners, but I'm a little bit worried about it. So I've got some other units that I'm going to put in and try to do it with. I made 5 extras, so I can go ahead and put 2 of those in, and I can try to radius these corners. I'm hoping that the geometry turns out right to make it work. So I'm going to set up for that, and we'll give it a test shot and see how it works. Only one more feature and I'll be done with this puppy. So this is my setup on my rotary table. I've got a clamp holding this end down. I've got to get a bit all the way down to the base here, so it couldn't take up a whole lot of room. So what I did is I've got this clamping two outside bars down that hold it in place. There's a bar that's running this way that's being held in place here as well, and one running this way, so this can't move this direction. I've got a clamp that's holding it tight here. I got a hold down over here, and another clamp over here holding this little bar down here to the hole, so this can't pop up out of there. First time I did it, I didn't have this bar, and that thing popped up out of there, and so I took some measures to stop that. So hopefully this time it won't pop up. We'll get our part done, and I'll be able to go on to the very last feature. This is our setup for doing the inside radius. So we're going to go ahead and Inside radius is all complete. Now we're drilling the last feature, the hole in the top. There's our parts. All features are complete. The front radius on both fronts. We've got our hole drilled. We've got all the features on the back as they're supposed to be. And just like this one, all the inside matches this. The outside is a little bit wider. So we completed it and took a lot of time, a lot of setups. But we did finish it. Now we have to go install it. Well, this is Jeff Erdman, E.D.S. Inc. Shandon. I want to thank you for watching. We completed our project successfully. I get to go out tonight and install it, and hopefully everything will work just fine. Thanks for joining with us and taking the journey along with us, and hopefully in the future we'll have some more content that you might enjoy. Thanks much.